And we're so appreciative of One Tom Plumber for sponsoring our KRIM Community Spotlight program. Good morning, Rim Country. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a great Friday morning. Yes, I know everyone should be excited about that, unless you work this weekend. But still, hey, it's Friday. So those of us that don't work this weekend, let us celebrate and enjoy it. Hey, today we're going to be talking with a couple people from AZ at Work and about an upcoming job fair. I'm going to learn more about that and then also more about AZ at Work. So in the studio this morning, Lori Wiechmann. Good morning, Lori.
Good morning, Chris.
And Ronda Markworth. Good morning, Ronda.
Good morning. Good to be here.
Yes, thank you both for coming in. And I know you've been on the program a few times, Lori, talking about AZ at Work, but it's such a wonderful resource for the community that the more people that can know about it and utilize the services that you provide, the better. So it is just great to have you in to share. And this morning, Ronda is going to be talking about veteran services.
You bet.
So thank you, for coming in and doing that.
Thanks for always having us, Chris.
Oh,
we always are excited to share stuff about Arizona at Work.
It's great. It is great. And now, for those that are not familiar with AZ at Work, first, your office. Where is your office located here in Payson?
So our jobs office for Arizona at Work is connected to the DES building, which is over by Bash's, between Big Five and Dollar Tree. So we have a big sign over the door. We're right next to the DES office. We have lots of specialists in there that will help you. Our employment counselors that are in the resource room as soon as you walk in. They're going to help you get registered on our website as a job seeker or a business. If a business comes in, they're going to call me and I'm going to connect with those businesses. But our job seekers that come in, they're going to get registered on our website, which is azjobconnection.gov. And we're going to help them, whatever that means, to get them to find a job, to apply for that job. We're going to help them get their resume updated. We will do interview skills and get them job ready. We have counselors in the office to work one-on-one with them, which would be Cassie and Maria are in the Globe office. But in Payson we have Patty and Allie, and then we have Pager, which is our employment supervisor, employment services supervisor, the workforce supervisor, and he oversees that resource room and actually covers Globe as well. But they are going to one-on-one, figure out what the job seeker needs, work on their resume, get it updated for whatever jobs they might be applying for, and connect them with those employers. So we have other departments, and of course the job center. We have Voc Rehab, which handles job seekers that come in with a disability that might be a barrier to employment. We have Ronda, which is amazing. We haven't had a vet presence helping our veterans in that office for a while. So we're so happy to have Ronda there, working directly with those disabled veterans and working with these employers out there on behalf of our veterans. So she's that voice to connect those workers straight to those businesses to advocate for our veterans. So we love having Ronda in the office to help our vets.
Yeah, so Ronda, how long have you been doing this, whether here or where you previously were located?
Yeah, sure. Well, thank you, Laura. I really appreciate that warm welcome.
Sure.
Here in Arizona at Work, it's been, oh my gosh, it seems like a while, but it's only been 5 months. That I've been learning the job and then actually, doing what I do. And so as a specialist, what I actually do is I help veterans, eligible veterans and their spouses, find employment wherever that is. Generally, if they're here in this office, it's Payson. But I'm the Gila County representative.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. It's really wonderful and very gratifying as well.
Oh, I bet. So if there are veterans that are looking for work now, do you only work with disabled veterans, or is it open to any veteran?
So it's actually any veteran or their spouse that
Okay.
qualifies.
Okay.
Part of the distinction with the veteran is they have to have been active duty
Mhm.
for 6 months.
Mhm.
So in any capacity, active duty.
Okay.
So, and then I can work with them, no problem.
Okay,
Right.
so active duty 6 months, and then they qualify.
And they qualify.
Nice.
So besides what Lori had mentioned, the employment services could include like mock interviews, helping them with their resume, you know, updating it, or even creating a brand new one. But usually what I have found in my short time of doing this is there can be some barriers to employment. It's not like there may be some things that prevent individuals from finding a position. And so we work through those with resources that are local or even into Maricopa County, depending upon what those barriers are, and get them job ready if they're not already, and then go from, you know, the next step.
Wow, and again, this is through Arizona at Work. The office is 216 East Highway 260 right here in Payson, and also the website Arizona at Work. Yeah, just so many resources that it's great that you come on, Lori and Rhonda, and share with our listeners and viewers just the opportunities that are out there.
Yeah, they're always ready to help everybody coming in. We can help everyone, like I said, including businesses. So if we have businesses out there that want to post jobs and we want to help them find workers, we can get them registered on our website, get those jobs posted. Everything is at no charge to businesses. We don't charge anybody anything. And we can have hiring events in our office. We just had one last week for Labor Systems, which is like a staffing company that finds workers, lots of different workers for different businesses, and they were looking for admin and flaggers, and they have construction and lots of different positions. And we had a huge turnout, even after not advertising it for very long. It was just advertised for like a week and a half. We were concerned that we wouldn't have a very good turnout because of it. And we had over 20 people show up, which is pretty good for Payson. Sometimes we've only had a half a dozen people show up for these hiring events that we advertise for weeks, you know. So they were so excited. They hired 8 people right on the spot.
Wow.
And had 4 more that they were ready to hire that just didn't have their documentation with them. But we're really excited. They're coming back on the 19th. So they're probably going to be a regular hiring event in our office. We've done it before in the years past that we've had like Speedway come every week, and you know, we get our job seekers kind of used to them coming, and they know they're going to come and be able to get interviewed and possibly find a job right there. But there's so many jobs. We have a hot job list that we created years ago in the jobs office to help our job seekers. It was just a tool for them to look at, to see all those businesses out there and who might be hiring. So I know it's probably 20 pages long right now. I mean, it's used to be like 6, 7 pages, and I know recently, before I left to take this role on, it was, I think, at 12 pages. So there is a lot of businesses in town that are usually hiring, and we want to connect everyone with those businesses. So that's a good transition into our community job fair, because we are trying to invite as many businesses out there as possible to connect with our job seekers. It's going to be on the 27th of March. It will be at the gym at the high school because we have a really big space over there. And so far, I mean, we have a lot already signing on. I do have a list, but we have ability to sign them on all the way up to the day of the event. So it's still building. We have so much going on and so many businesses on board and ready to find some workers that evening. We have military and colleges and you know, lots of different places. We have lots of Arizona at Work tables to help all those job seekers with all of our services. So
So that's basically a month from now, March 22nd, it's
27th.
27th,
Yep,
sorry,
27th, thank you.
Thursday, and what are the times?
It's going to be from 4:30 to 6:30, so it's
4:30
in the
to 6:30,
evening, so
okay.
that way for any job seekers that are working, that are just out there, you know, working till 5 or whatever, we're keeping it open for the evening.
Okay.
Usually the evening is a really good time to do it, and we can't do it at the jobs office because we wouldn't have enough space for all those employers anyway, but we have to close at 5. So we
Gotcha.
found, you know, the school was able to let us use the gym, and we're
Nice.
really excited to get all of our job seekers in there. We actually are finding door prizes to give away, so we're gonna be having gift cards and raffles. When people walk in, they'll get a raffle ticket when our job
Nice.
seekers come in. So, you know, we're hoping to have a good draw, and there will be door prizes, which will be probably mostly food cards, you know, from different restaurants in town. So you have a chance to win a food card if you come to our job fair.
Nice. So even if you do have a job, but you're looking for something different, you want to see what's out there, there'll be, hopefully, and it sounds like, many employers there and different types of employment. And
Yeah, we're trying to get as many random, you know, as employers, all different industries and things. And, you know, we have some of the banks, we have some of the colleges coming, we have Arizona at Work, which of course we're there with our Title I program too, that helps all of those job seekers that are coming in find grants and find those schoolings to get them back to school and upskill them. And we have programs, you know, I know we've talked about all of our programs with Title I, our work experience program for youth, which goes all the way to 24. So it's not like we're just zeroing in on our students in school. But so we want to encourage everyone to come, including our youth, because they can connect with a lot of great businesses to apply to, and the Arizona at Work partners and programs and all of our services. We'll have at least 2 or 3 tables there with those specialists that can help them connect with these programs and you know, be successful in their careers. So we're really excited to get everybody out there.
That's great. Again, that is March 27th. That is Thursday from 4:30 to 6:30 at the Payson High School, the Longhorn Gym.
And the Longhorn Gym, right there. So you can park right past that first parking lot by the football field. It's that next one where the bus is, you know, where everybody goes to the auditorium. So if you're not familiar with that, it is that second one. If you're going up Longhorn towards the school and heading west, it's the second one on the left. So you can kind of walk through the gates, and the gym is right there. We'll have our blow-up guys, so you can't miss it. Probably our sandwich board, you know, we'll have some signs on right at the parking lot, so everyone knows where to go.
There we go.
There's a couple places to park, but I think that one's so close. It's right there, right at the gym.
Yeah. So what else would you like to share about AC or Arizona at Work? I know so many things.
Actually, I have an announcement.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Rhonda.
So I just started in the very brief time that I've been working on an event, and it's for veterans and homeless here in this area. So once again, it's very, very brand new. I'm considering Saturday, May 31st, and I don't have a venue yet, but it's free. And it's a wellness fair, so I'm anticipating finding maybe a primary care doctor, dentist, let's see, other services, hair cutting, you know, just to get individuals who might need those services. So, no, I'm blushing. So once again, it's very, very new, but there'll probably also be the VA there, and we also are going to have other like raffles and prizes for the attendees. So I don't have a whole lot to say about it right now, unfortunately, because it's pretty new. But so hopefully that will come about. It's about 2 months from now. And the other thing I just wanted to mention is to all the veterans out there, if you're starting a new position, within 10 days of that new position, you're eligible to get what's called the Veterans Toolkit. And this toolkit is up to a certain amount of money that you can get what you might need for the job. And it's free. And, you know, take advantage of it. This is, of course, for a new position. But it has to go through us, Arizona at Work, so you could see me or anybody there in the front office, and we can hook you up.
Great, great. And the event you're describing, it sounds like a stand down, like a veteran stand down.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, which
So
is great.
Yeah, and I'm hoping with that stand down, only for the veteran side, to get some items that they can come and pick up themselves. Of course, it would only be for the veterans. So I've got a lot of work to do, but I'm hoping to make it all happen.
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds great.
Thank you.
Definitely help get that information out.
Thank you.
And when that gets closer, yeah. So,
Yeah, we do get, our veterans always get priority of service when they come into the office, so I always like to start with that, and I guess I forgot. So anybody that's a veteran that comes in, we're gonna bump them to the head of the line. We're going to, before we even had Ronda, you know, we would make sure that the veterans and their spouses would be connected with first. We're going to consider them first for positions when we're thinking of jobs and businesses and those openings. Of course, we have so many job seekers out there, and a lot of them are veterans. So we're always thinking of all of our job seekers. They're coming and going, and we think of them when jobs pop up. But the veterans, of course, always get priority, and we're so happy that we have Ronda now to share our veterans with our veteran specialist in the office, because it's been some years since we've had anybody in the office. We were doing all the veteran toolkits, and so it's pretty cool, you know, after so many days, as long as they report that position that they got hired, you know, it's $350 towards supplies or anything they need for that job. We would normally get right on Amazon with that worker right then and there, because we only have this little tiny window, you know, after they got hired for it to be approved. And we would order everything right then and there, and they would have it delivered, usually have it within, you know, a few days or a week.
Right to their home.
Right to their home, so they have it for their position. It could be tools, it could be, you know, uniforms and boots and, you know, hard hats and flashlights. It just depends on what the position is, right? So if they don't necessarily need, like, you know, some specific tools and things for like a job, if it's their serviceman or, you know, a handyman or something, then we're going to look and see what kind of clothes they need. You know, we can get them a belt and, you know, whatever that, maybe it's, you know, jacket or whatever that might be. But it's such a nice service for veterans. And I think they can repeat this. Like, we've had veterans, I think it's maybe a year benefit. I'm not sure how how long, because Rhonda's been in training definitely more recently than I've had training on all of this. And in fact, I had advertised it that it was 5 days. So
It
10,
used to be
so now it's
5, and now
10.
it's 10.
That is so good to know, because I'm
Nice.
still advertising it as 5.
Oh, okay.
So that, I love having this conversation, Ronda, because we're not up to speed. We're not going to these trainings that you are privy to right now, because you're new and you're learning all this. They've never updated us with that new information, so that is super cool, because 5 days was really tricky sometimes, but we would rush and hurry and try to make sure we were really on board with that job seeker, so we knew that they were close to getting hired, and we were on the phone all the time, so we wouldn't miss that 5 days. 10 days is so much more realistic, so that's really lovely.
It helps out a lot.
That they extended that, because that's definitely easier to connect with that vet and, you know, try to get that toolkit ordered.
And it's $750 over a lifetime.
Oh, is that what it is?
So,
Okay, thank you for that.
yeah,
So,
sure, no problem.
and it's like a $350 at a time
Up to
increment.
$350.
Up to $350. So that's why we've seen people do it more than once. I don't think I've seen anybody do it more than twice, so that makes sense why they would, because they've probably almost capped out at their $750.
Exactly.
So, but that's a lot of money to get for supplies as a veteran. We want to always, you know, give our veterans as much as we can.
And I utilized it actually
That's-
when
you
I
did.
when
That's
I started
so
with
wonderful.
the Arizona at Work, because I needed work clothes. I needed business casual, and I had nothing. So
That's
it really
wonderful,
helped me a lot.
Rhonda. That is so great.
That's good.
And we appreciate you being a veteran and
Oh, thank
for your
you.
service too. So thank you for helping all our vets out there.
You're welcome. Thank you for that.
So there we go. So Arizona at Work, I mean, again, just a lot of incredible services for veterans and others that just need, maybe need some guidance. Don't know kind of how to get back into the workforce, maybe just stuck, resume writing, going to interviews, as you mentioned, preparing for that.
It's daunting. Interviews are daunting, and they're hard to wrap your head around, and everybody gets really nervous. And we can sit down with you and go over questions and just try to, remind you that, it's just, you're going to do great, and we pump everybody up and, try to build confidence and get everyone up to speed so they are selling themselves in the right way when they are sitting in front of those employers. So we work really hard with our workers out there, and we know a lot of workers are on our website. We don't even see them because we are our website, azjobconnection.gov, as well as the Arizona at Work website. Which are they're connected, but the azjobconnection.gov is really the website that we utilize to enter all of our job seekers. But it's a self-enrollment website, and it's the website that's in all of our offices across the state. So it's not just solely in Payson. It's any website or any office that you go to in the state, we're going to register you all on the same website. So you have access to that and access to any of those jobs that we post all over the state on our website just by typing in a zip code to find a job. And so we love connecting our workers onto our website and getting them up to speed. The resume section on our website is so user-friendly, so you can get on there and do it yourself. It walks you through page by page to enter things that you need to enter on there, all your jobs and any, statement, anything you want to put on there, all those skills and things. So it's a great website. There's lots of links to labor market information and all of our hiring events and things. So, and lots more. There's so many links I've never even used.
And Lori's amazing because she's kind of like the personality who goes to all the employers here and gets them, to find out the jobs that they have available. And she takes her time, she spends, time with each of them and finds the positions, and then takes the time to get it onto the computer, which, it all adds up. So I don't know how she does what she does, but we're so lucky to have her.
Thank you. I love what I do. So.
And on the website right now, azjobconnection.gov. And like you said, it's so easy. You can put in the location, your zip code. I put in 85541, 5-mile radius, and search 126 jobs. Right,
and I still have so many to enter. So if I really had more time to enter jobs, there would be so many more on there, Chris. But we do have, there's actually a way to be set up under the National Labor Exchange, which I'm just learning about, which I know it's been a thing on our website, but I haven't known much about it. But we can set up accounts to have actually them automatically be posting their jobs because they're going to, it's going to connect it's like an auto post. So I'm not exactly sure how that works, and I just was told this week that I could put one, because we have a lot of mines in Globe, and they have tons of jobs, and if I could do anything, it would be putting their jobs in every day. So because there's so many, but it takes a little while to do it, and they want things posted on all over the state and things. So it is a huge time consuming part of my job. But the National Labor Exchange option might work for some of them, so I'm going to explore that. But so that is a thing, if we do have some businesses out there that have tons of jobs, and I'm one person trying to enter them, and it could take me, a long time I did 40 jobs for one of them, and it, it took a few hours to do that, so if we're looking at doing that over and over and over, it takes a lot of time to do it. So this National Labor Exchange option would relieve everyone as far as posting those jobs. It somehow links to their website and posts them as they update. They're posting them on the fly.
Sounds like a great solution.
It does. So I got to look into that, and that would be perfect for the businesses because they wouldn't be waiting for me to post jobs. They're just updated daily or weekly or however often it hits their website to update on ours. And when we post them on our website, we're not trying to take that application from the business and have them apply through our website. We are actually posting their jobs with the link to go to the website to the business. So it's just another avenue for them to find these jobs, and they are linked directly to how those instructions are to apply. It generally is a link to their website and to their online application, but sometimes there might be instructions to apply in person, and so we're just going to put all that on there and hopefully connect, you know, some of these job seekers that come in to the jobs that we're posting out there. So we know that there's only the workforce out there that we have, but as the more that we get the word out, I think the more we are seeing workers come in that we can help, and we are helping those businesses to connect with them and with all of our services and programs. You know I've been on here before and I've talked about all those programs, which is the Title I that helps, you know, connect our businesses with youth that we're paying for work experience for them to come in, up to 320 hours. We pay for these youth to come out and get experience. We have OJT where we reimburse those wages if you're hiring someone and they can go through our program. We can reimburse up to 50% of wages up to like 1,000 hours.
Wow.
So it just, you know, these businesses have to connect with us. I'm out there connecting, trying to share with them all of these services. We have registered apprenticeship, which is amazing for businesses and those job seekers. It's like an earn while you learn, and we are paying for training, so the businesses is getting a lot out of it. The job seekers getting amazing, you know, training and not having to pay to go to trade school. We have these registered apprenticeships set up. We're always trying to set up registered apprenticeships, so we don't have enough in Payson, but we are still always out there trying to find employers that are interested in our services so they can succeed and continue, you know, retaining staff and not having to go through staff all the time. So
the best way for a business to get in touch with you?
So the best way to get in touch with me, you can always walk into the jobs office and they're going to give you everyone my information for businesses. Those workers are going to get help right then and there. I don't work with the participants anymore, and I miss a lot of them because I was in the jobs office for so long. But I love working with our businesses. I've been in Gila County for 27 years, so I know Payson, and so to get a hold of me also without just going to the jobs office, because I'm not there, they would call me and refer you to me. But you can call me on my cell, which is 928-506-2583. We did hire a couple of new business service reps for Apache and Navajo because I've been covering all of northeastern Arizona for a while. It's been a zoo. So we have they're both on board since last week, or it's been 2 weeks now, and they're flying like crazy already and getting employers in there and starting to post jobs, and hopefully we get together next week to do a little more training, but they're doing really, really well. We have Jason and Nolan, so a shout out to them.
Nice.
And we're hoping we have a deputy director that's, I believe, getting ready to start soon enough too that I'm not sure if they hired somebody, but I know that position's getting ready to fill. So our little team is getting bigger and we're able to reach out to more businesses because of it. So, and help more people and connect all of our services with everyone that needs them. So
that is great. That is so good. And again, just so many valuable programs, resources available to businesses.
I can talk all day.
Well, again, I want to highlight or remind everyone about the job fair that is March 27th, Thursday, March 27th, from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. in the Payson Longhorn Gym. That's the old gymnasium that you pass if you're walking to the auditorium. So you park in that same parking lot, not the football field parking lot, but the one next to the baseball field. And it's easy right there. There'll be a lot of employers, raffle prizes. You can win cards, gift cards to different restaurants.
We want you to come so we
places in
can give
town.
you a gift card to take to, and we hope you win. And we're hoping to get like a dozen. It shouldn't be a problem getting.
Yeah.
I have a couple right now, but I'm hot to do that next week and the next week or two to kind of get a little pile of gift cards for our door prizes for our job seekers.
There we go. And then you'll be back on the program on the 24th of March, Monday the 24th, to talk more about AZ Arizona at Work the job fair, and at that time, you'll be able to say what businesses you'll have.
Yeah,
a
we have
list of
some, I can
businesses.
list, give you get a little round, or, rundown a little bit of what we have so far, because we still have a few weeks, and
Yeah.
they can still reserve all the way up to the day of the
Mhm.
event. So please call me if you are a business out there, if you have any openings at all, or if you know that you're gonna have openings, because we know it's still, the weather's really nice, but we
Mhm.
still are in the winter. So we know in the spring is when everything, really builds up for jobs. So even if you don't have jobs right now and you know you will,
Mhm.
call us and we'll get you a table. It doesn't cost you anything. It's for a couple hours. We're really hoping for a really great turnout,
Mhm.
and we are advertising it. I have a flyer that we'll be posting starting next week. There's kind of a sweet spot to advertise job fairs, and we find that if we advertise them too far out, then people forget about them.
Mhm.
So probably starting next week, we'll be hitting the streets. I know Rhonda and Sarah and Pedro and all the jobs office workers are always out there helping us distribute flyers all over town. And we will have the chamber advertising it. Of
Nice.
course, you're gonna advertise it for us. We're gonna be on the
Yes.
radio again on Monday before the event with Pedro. So our
Mhm.
supervisor from the jobs office will be here with me to talk about all of those amazing services that they can help our job seekers with to get ready for this job fair.
Mhm.
So we're there at the jobs office. Come see us because we want to help everybody get their resume updated. Share with them all those employers that are coming. So far, we have, we have Desert Financial, we have Cheaper Sweeper, we have Payson Fire Department, Payson Parks and Rec, the U.S. Marines, Payson Library, Empire Caterpillar. We have the high school, the school coming with all their jobs. We have a lot. I could just keep going on and on. Pima Medical Institute, Arizona Youth Partnership, we have Sparklight, U of A. I have kind of a long list here. Army National Guard, we have Caldwell Banker. So there's a lot of businesses and even colleges and some of our services that are coming, the
Nice.
armed forces that are coming. So we are inviting everyone and anyone that's interested. So if you're a business out there and you want to attend, please reach out to us. If I haven't come see, if I might run into you in the next
Yeah.
few weeks, because I'm going to be out there and inviting everyone. So
There you go. So again, March 27th, the Arizona at Work, a job fair. Again, if you're looking for a job or looking for something different, this is a great opportunity to talk to a lot of businesses in the community. Well, thank you both. Thank you,
Thank
Lori.
you, Chris.
Thank you, Rhonda, for
Thank you,
coming on
Chris.
this morning. Thank you, everyone, for listening and watching. And we hope you have a wonderful Friday and also a great weekend. Still supposed to be beautiful weather out there, so get out and enjoy our beautiful Payson area. Also, a reminder tomorrow, the Senior Center, their pancake breakfast tomorrow morning, 7:30 is when that starts. It goes until noon, and then they also have their March for Meals that you can still get signed up for, and that is at Green Valley Park. Hope to see you out there. All right, well, thank you again to One Tom Plumber for sponsoring our Community Spotlight. Time to get back to the music with some Stevie Wonder, Queen, and Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, but first, quick update from the National Weather Service.